the price of rice is not as a result. It's not as a result of the import duties. It's as a result of the inability of government to institute monetary policies that will appropriately control the exchange rate of this nation.
If we don't support this budget to succeed, there is no way we will be seated here after 2020. Because the people vote us out. If we cannot help the Ministry of Finance, having written the budget and with all of the recommendations on how they want to change the life and livelihood of Sierra Leone, there is no way the people vote us again.
Inside enforced tough debates na the well of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic for mark the end of the debate for the 2024 budget, the leader of opposition, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, and the deputy majority leader, Honorable Bashiru Siliki, stretch themselves, muscle them for talk and bring out issue them inside this document and self-defend them based on who side them fend themselves.
When the Honorable Member of Parliament from Western area was saying because of the import duty on rice, government was losing over 30 billion euros. I asked myself inevitably, how could government lose when they are investing on the people? Because when you take a comparative analysis between the price of a bag of rice at that time, it was quite and comparatively better than the price of a bag of rice currently. So to invest in your people is imperative on any government. So it's not easy. Mr. Speaker, let me make essentially clear how government is losing money. When you look at the 2021 audit report, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, it is clear that over 187.3 billion was unaccounted for. That is what you refer to as losing from government resources. It is not when you save for the people, at the end of the day, you make sure that prices for the people go low and you say government is losing.
We will start the ball rolling for end this debate. The leader of opposition, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, talk about how he thinks in a better investment for government to in people. The time when the government been pull the tax pan rest, within the ship comes saloon. And he said that's not mean say government they waste copper because it do that for help the ordinary man until we government decide now for put back 5% tax pan rest. Where the opposition don't get issue with all this term.
What surprises me the most is when honorable members said for the fact that the import duty on rice was suspended in 2009 as stated by Makidinji, the people who operate, the finances of this nation. The honorable members are saying, regardless of the fact that it was suspended, there is still hike in the price of rice. So there was no need for it to have been suspended. It's funny. It's funny and it's a very weak argument. You cannot expect, even amidst the suspension of the import duty on rice, you cannot expect the price of rice to condescend or to go down when you cannot control the exchange rate. With this same exchange rate, there is going to be increase. The increase in the price of rice is not as a result. It's not as a result of the import duties. It's as a result of the inability of government to institute monetary policies that will appropriately control the exchange rate of this nation. And why am I most discouraged? I am most discouraged because even in this document they tabled in Parliament, there is no area in which considerations are made by government to control the exchange rate. So meaning government has given up on the battle against the exchange rate.
According to Honorable Abdul Kargbo, not only government add tax pan rest go solve the problem where they make the price of rest they go up. The opposition leader carry on say the dollar rate when you compare them to the leones na the reason for all the yagba wey the country don dey get for buy different products them, including rest. But government not look don dey put more strength for tackle the issue of the exchange rate. This according to Honorable Abdul Kargbo. No go born good pikin if the government not find solution for tackle the exchange rate issue, but wants for pull more strength for add more tax. Where he be dey respond, the Deputy Majority Leader, Honorable Bashiru Siliki, bring to light thing them where he say government don't achieve as priority them from enforce them like education, light and other one them, but the plenty issue them where the opposition don't raise but the budget document. The Deputy Majority Leader point finger upon the Opposition APC, say them almost don't kill the budget even before them burn them. But Honorable Siliki believes say the opposition for support the budget and not for just criticize what them see inside them.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, so when the members of parliament come, you even kill the budget before implementation. That's even what is worrying. A budget that should be implemented in 2024 has been killed. How can you? What is expected of the opposition is for us to look at this budget and see how we can help the Ministry of Finance in actualizing it. There is no way monies will be disbursed if it is not generated. The finance act has been brought to us. The finance act is simply telling us how monies will be generated to support the budget. It's only telling us how this budget monies will be generated to support. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I am calling on this parliament. I am calling on the 6th parliament, Mr. Speaker, to take its rightful position in governance. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, when I see MPs criticizing, saying this budget has failed before time, I begin to imagine how will we, this parliament, succeed after 2020. Because if this budget fails, we are going to be the greatest losers. Because the people, our faces will be on the ballot paper. I've said at times without number. If we don't support this budget to succeed, there's no way we will be seated here after 2020.
On the area of tax pan rest where the opposition leader raised, the Deputy Majority Leader, Honorable Bashiru Siliki, say the idea for this tax now for support the government feed salon program as money from this 5% tax go dey special one for support the feed salon projects.
In the area of feed salon, Speaker, this is exactly what is needed as a state. We cannot rely on importation of what we eat. When we go to other countries, Mr. Speaker, when you go to their restaurant, you see their local food. But go to our restaurants today. All of the food we are eating in serious restaurants today are imported. So, Mr. Speaker, what His Excellency the President have told us that before the end of this term, we should be able to provide for ourselves. And again, everybody has said 5%. For some of us who've been here, we were here when we did the taxation on rice and iron. Iron was 15%, 20% and rice 15%. This government is magnanimous enough to have said more. We know we should not be paying. We said let us now remove the taxation. But have we realized that even after removal of the taxation, rice price is skyrocketing. And these are products that are brought in by private investors. They are making profit. There is no way you bring rice, you don't pay import duty, and you not make so much profit at the expense of government and community. So we have said, if you are not done, we have saved you the money you should pay us. But if we are not getting the benefit, no, pay us so we cannot ring-fence that money and invest in agriculture. If we invest that 5% and invest in agriculture, we know this will be difficult now, but in the long run, this is what other countries have been doing, looking at the future. In the long run, we will not be importing rice in Sierra Leone.
As all this they be, waiting clear inside different opposition MP them debate, including the leader of opposition, and the fact say the opposition they against the 5% tax where government don't add pan rest when the ship comes saloon. But waiting still not clear yet now the fact say parliament been already done agree for the 2024 Finance Acts. The document we add the 5% tax pan rest even before the budget document they reach na parliament. How this happen? Now the next big question where you go want for ask. The other one by all them concerned them here from the opposition. The president will sign the 2024 Finance Act or he don't sign them already. For Salon Parliament Eye on Black TV Online. Mina Abdul Kargbo.